Hey folks, Quilly18 here. It is December 24th, so I'm going to try to go really fast through today's game sales. We're going to look at awesome games that are cheap that you should maybe consider buying. We've got the Call of Duty franchise. If you don't know what Call of Duty is, what? I don't know. Sonic, man, Sonic the Hedgehog is awesome. These are great old school sort of platformer type of games. Again, probably work best if you've got a controller that you can plug into your computer and have yourself a ball. Of Orcs and Men, I don't really know much about it. It appears to be an action RPG. It looks nice, but I really don't know anything about it. Endless Space is a 4X game, one of these empire building games in space. It is very nice to look at and very well designed, but I always feel like maybe it's a little too simplified for my tastes. Some people really swear by the game. To me, I would prefer like a Galactic Civilization 2 or something like that, or of course just Civilization in general. But it's not to say that it's a bad game, and for $10, if you like that genre, you can't possibly go wrong. Next, we got Company of Heroes. Company of Heroes is an amazing real-time strategy franchise made by the same people as like the Dawn of War guys that we talked about a day or two ago. These real-time strategy games don't have the economic aspect, don't have the base building aspect. It's about really moving your squad around and positioning yourself carefully and capturing objectives. And this one is World War II themed, and it is really exceptional. The storyline's pretty good, and the gameplay is really tight. Again, I really like the economic aspect of RTSs, which is why I like StarCraft and Warcraft, and other people hate that aspect of it and really gravitate toward these sorts of things. They're very good. Mass Effect, you should know what it is. It is, of course, a brilliant sci-fi first/third-person shooter with RPG elements, and it really is a great game with an excellent story. This one here is just Mass Effect 1 and 2 for $10. Mass Effect 3 is an Origin exclusive, so you won't be able to get it on Steam. But yeah, the games, they're really great. Yesterday, because of whatever glitch, for some reason, Anno 2070 didn't show up in the list here, so I missed reviewing it. I really love the Anno franchise. I have not yet played Anno 2070, although yesterday Ava, who's been in my videos before, actually gifted the game to me, so I guess I will be getting around to playing it. I was semi-boycotting it because of some DRM issues and Ubisoft and whatever, but at this point I'm pretty much over it, and things have improved somewhat, so I'm really looking forward to playing this game. It's funny, the Anno series, every time I think about playing it, I'm always like, it's weird because it feels like I'm a very goal-oriented player, and I feel like when I'm playing this game, I'm not feeling the goal, and yet when you're playing it, there's always like one more thing to do. There's never a place where you're having to look for the next objective, because it's like, okay, I've done this, now my people need more of these, now I've satisfied this, now they want this and this and this, and it keeps going. The next thing you know, 12 hours have passed, and you have no idea where the day has gone. They are very good games. Again, I haven't played 2070, but I believe the reviews for it were exceptionally good. Whereas Anno 14, whatever, you might also know it as Dawn of Discovery, which is the North American name for the original one, was set in the 1400s, that sort of age of exploration. This one's set somewhat in the future, maybe post-apocalyptic, somewhat like ecological disasters have happened, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to giving it a try. Flash sales, I don't know how long, oh my god, only 2 hours left at this time. 30 half-minute hero, extremely good indie game. Definitely check it out. Great fun. It's like, it takes a lot of standard sort of RPG games and tropes and turns it a little bit on its head, and you literally have like 30 seconds at a time to accomplish certain objectives. It's very fast-paced, very frenetic. You can play it multiplayer co-op. Arma is a super hyper-realistic modern warfare game where you play as a soldier and whatever. The campaign is quite epic, the multiplayer is well known, and the big thing with Arma 2, of course, is there's a mod for it known as DayZ, the huge realistic zombie survival game. It's a mod to Arma 2. DayZ will come out as a standalone version at some point, but yeah, so a lot of people have bought Arma 2 just to play DayZ. And it turns out that Arma 2 is a pretty good game on its own. Other than that, Half-Life obviously is fantastic. If you haven't played it, what the hell. Skyrim is very good. In fact, it's the entire Elder Scroll franchise that is on sale. So not just Skyrim, but also Oblivion and Morrowind. And while Morrowind is quite dated, it's considered to be a really exceptional game, very wide open. And, you know, Oblivion and Skyrim are very highly regarded as well. And it's nice you can also get the DLC in here. You can't just buy the whole pack at once, which is too bad. You know, it'd be nice if there was an extra discount for that. Interestingly enough, there's a 51% discount on Hearthfire. I don't know. And then what was the last thing on here? Oh, Universe Sandbox. So this isn't really a game per se. This is a simulation of the universe and solar systems, and you can literally try to see what happens if you took Earth and just nudged it out of its orbit and had it collapse into Jupiter or something. You know, what would be the effects of that, and galaxies combining. And it's a good way to learn astronomy, and it's also a good way to just like mess around with things. It's very, very cool. They're actually working on an updated version of this, a Universe Sandbox 2, that is made entirely in Unity, which is the game engine that I use for a lot of things. And yeah, it can simulate things at all kinds of different scales, and it's really, really cool. It's not a game, but it's really cool. So that is it for Steam. But I want to bring up, let's take a look at Green Man Gaming over here. Bring this up a little bit bigger. Come on. Come on, you can do it. There we go. So again, they've got this 30% off discount code that you can use on basically anything on their site. In addition to that, they will have various deals for the day. I think under hot deals we want to look at. Load. Deus Ex Human Revolution for $7.50. That's ridiculous. Plus, again, the 30% voucher probably works on top of this for an even deeper discount. Other than that, Towns is a game. If you've seen my videos on like Dwarf Fortress and things, Town is kind of one of those. You don't control the PCs directly. You sort of give them instructions and you build up entire towns, do crafting and all that. And if you like building things, it's definitely high up there. Towns is still kind of in development. It's not really the full final release version. So there still might be a little bit of holes and roughness, but it is very playable. And if you like that sort of thing, go nuts because you'll like it. GOG, again, lots of games on sale in general. Master of Orion they're highlighting today, and that is, of course, a brilliant, brilliant 4X space game. In fact, this I would recommend above Endless Space. Of course, Master of Orion is a little bit dated, but it's still great. I do have at least a couple of Let's Plays on my channel for Master of Orion 2, so that's awesome. This is the original Fallout game, which is still great to this day. Legend of Grimrock is a great sort of old-school RPG, almost roguelike kind of thing. I mean, these games are all good, and their specific sale today is their City Builder Special, which includes the old Zeus and Poseidon games, Pharaoh and Cleopatra and Caesar. These are basically all the same game, but with somewhat different updates and themes and whatever. So city building games set in Rome, in Egypt, and in Greece, and they're really a lot of fun. I used to play them way back in the day. The Lords of the Realm game is a medieval feudal sort of thing. I think you can, I can't remember if you can design your castles or not. But if you like things like, let's say Total War, you'd probably really enjoy this. And there's a little bit more of the sort of, I don't know. But there's more castle stuff anyway. And again, I don't think you get to design your own castle. I think you get to pick from multiple pre-done designs and upgrade. And anyway, yeah, this one's not rated very highly. I don't know if I ever played Lord of the Realms 3. They also have the original one here, Royal Edition. And this one's rated extremely highly. Yeah, and the first review here is before there was Total War. Yeah, and that's it. It's, you know, empire management with real-time strategy, and I remember playing this way back in the day, and I really, really enjoyed the game. And then Lords of Magic. I don't know. Fine mix of the best qualities of Heroes and Might and Magic and Lords of the Realm. Oh, interesting. I'm kind of tempted to get this one. I don't know much about it. I'm going to have to do some looking up. 5 stars. Great turn-based fantasy game. If you like Heroes, Might and Magic and Lords of the Realms, you will like this. Big error in conversion. Apply to patch. This might have been fixed. Oh, wow, this was posted 3 years ago. So probably, you know, if this is an issue that's been resolved at this point. Yeah, it seems to run on modern versions. It probably runs inside of a DOS box. I think I might pick this up. Huh. And let's see, does Gamersgate have anything worth talking about? We've talked about Walking Dead already. Dawn of War, if you missed it on Steam, you still want to pick it up, you can grab it here. Again, that's a real-time strategy game that's mostly about squad tactics, and this one is set in the Warhammer 40k universe, you know, kind of sci-fi-ish kind of thing. Very fun universe. Football Manager, I mean, if you want to manage a football as a soccer team, then you can do that. Oh, Hotline Miami. God, this is a good game. This is a fantastic game that is, it's got this very old school sort of like, I guess, Nintendo era aesthetics to it. The music in here is amazing. The art is actually stupendous. It is an ultra-violent 1980s gangster assassin thing where you're going through and you're just killing people in all kinds of brutal ways, and then there's this incredibly jarring cut when you clear a level where all of a sudden all the music stops and it's this big psychological thing, and it's a hell of a trip. It's also, the gameplay is difficult but not frustrating. It's there, you know, this is the pick of the day. You can get it on Steam. I have it on Steam. Hotline Miami. Actually, for all I know, this needs the Steam DRM. Yep, must activate on Steam. There you go. So you can buy it here for $4.98 or on Steam for $7.49. So buy it here, then you activate it on Steam, and it's just part of your Steam collection from that point on. It is a great game. I mean, probably not for kids, but yeah, it's very good. I definitely can't sort of extol that enough. Anyway, that brings us to the end. Oh, people keep asking me to talk about the Amazon.com digital stuff. The problem is the Amazon.com stuff is not available everywhere. So like, you know, if I go to Amazon.ca, you know, because I'm Canadian, there is no digital download thing. There's video games, but I can buy and have them ship video games to me. So if I go to Amazon.com, oh, that's my gift registry. I don't want that. .com, just the basic URL, and then I go to departments, and then I go to digital game and software. Yeah, then I can look around here. 80% off. So yeah, I don't go here because I can't buy these games. I don't think. I think I've tried before and it didn't let me. Oh, Grand Theft Auto is freaking amazing. Grand Theft Auto 4 for $5. All right. Scribblenauts is cool, and wow, that's really cheap for a brand new game too. Like, didn't this just come out? Huh. What else we got? Apparently all these Harry Potter games are very good. Arma, $15, kind of like on Steam. What's the difference? Oh, this I think is an expansion for it. I don't know. I'm trying to look for things. Fear is a good game. L.A. Noire is a good game. Max Payne is a good game. What really stands out here? Batman Arkham Asylum, Game of the Year edition for $5. There's a great deal for you. EVE Online, if you ever want to try it, the starter pack, $5 here. Get you going. Yeah, anyway, that's got to be the end of the video because I have to go. It is the holidays, so I got things to do, and I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. We'll see. See you whenever I see you again. Bye-bye.